What is popping? What is popping? One of the best days of the year, NFL schedule release day. We're here, episode 16 of the Ball Will Never Lie podcast. What is up? I'm hyped up. It's a splendid day. It's a splendid day. Hey, it's that kind of day, Malik. I keep mispronouncing your name. Malik. There we go. All right. Shout out Malik, Anakin Sky Ogre, Coach Walk the GOAT, Motor City, Doughboy Steve, my guy, the Dull Spoon, my guy. Derek, I don't know if he's in here right now, but he was in a minute ago. Shout out to Shift. All right, we here. And we're reacting to the schedule. Because it's, hey, am I lying or am I not? The NFL schedule is getting 10 times more attention than the NBA playoffs. Am I lying? This is what we're talking about. The NFL schedule release is damn near. They should make it a national holiday at this point. Schedules have been released for all 32 teams. I'm going to give you my thoughts on the Rams schedule. I'm going to go through every game, see how many I think they're going to win. We're also going to go through some other teams' schedules as well, including the Lions. I'm going to go through the Lions schedule. NFL is king. Yeah, the NFL schedule release is bigger than the NBA playoffs. NFL just shits on everybody. But first off, what are your guys' thoughts on the Lions schedule? How are we feeling? What's the win total? How do you feel about playing Green Bay in the opener? How do you feel? What's the vibe check? Are we confident? Are we confident? What's the vibe check? I think you guys are 12-5-ish. I'll go through the schedule. 12-5 seems about right. Yeah, you got Thanksgiving and Christmas, bro. I think you do too. I've got some complaints about the NFL schedule though, and I'm gonna get to it. Okay. We got 9 viewers in here. Let's go. Hey, like the stream if you haven't. That's a fair range. It is a tough schedule, especially the road schedule. It is tough. It is tough. But I think you guys are still going to be good. You're still winning the North 100%. I'm excited for this NFL season, man. I think it's going to be really fun, especially because the NFC is stacked this year. Like our division is going to be really good. Your division is going to be really good. You got the Eagles, Commanders. It's going to be sick. It's going to be really good. I don't know how many of you guys saw the Rams schedule release video. It was so great. They had Brenda Song on there, Rams fan. She roasted the hell out of the Niners, Rams, and Sam Darnold. That was a little piece there was bugging me. There we go. Roasted the hell out of the Niners twice. Roasted the hell out of Sam Darnold, and roasted the Detroit Lions as well. No one does schedule release videos like the Los Angeles Rams. It was lit. I'm already binging every football show on Netflix. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the quarterback show on Netflix. That's going to be fun. But yeah, nobody does schedule release quite like the Rams. If I do say so myself. Hey, we might not win the Super Bowl, but we're winning the schedule release. I can tell you that right now. I'll tell you that right now. Hair's bugging me. I don't know why. The Chargers social media team is pretty lit. Like, they kill it with their schedule. Like, yeah. They do. They definitely do. The team's got the help of Halloween right there. Yeah, facts. But let's go through, first of all, this Los Angeles Rams schedule. I'm going to give you my thoughts on my Rams. So let's do it. This right here is the schedule for the Rams. First of all, I got some stuff I need to get off my chest right now. How the fuck are the Eagles and Ravens both 10 a.m. games, 1 p.m. on the East Coast? How? You're telling me Rams at Eagles doesn't even crack 1 p.m.? Are you shitting me? Or you're going to put the Giants on Sunday Night Football over the Rams and Eagles? I mean, what are we doing here? This is just a complete, this is a farce. I don't get this. We don't even get an America's Game of the Week with Eagles Rams. What are we doing here? This is disrespectful. And we also only got 4 primetime games. Meanwhile, Dallas gets 6, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. Trust me. But I don't get, why is Rams Falcons Monday night, but Rams Ravens 10 a.m. or Rams Eagles 10 a.m.? Like, Eagles Rams is the type of game where you're like, okay, you watch the 10 a.m. games and they get you hyped up for America's Game of the Week or the Sunday night game. You don't start the day off with Philly. That's a disgrace. That's your, like, why are the Colts at 105? Well, it's because it's a home game. But why, like, I don't get that. I don't get that at all. But anyways, I'm going to stop bitching. Let's go through this schedule. Because I'm between 2 win totals. Dallas is like Anakin, they suck. Hey. Let's go through the schedule right here. Season opener against the Houston Texans. If this game was later in the season, I would be more concerned and I might pick it to be an L. However, this game is the first game of the season. It is at home and it's against a makeshift offensive line in Houston that is in their first game together. For that reason, give me the Rams here. I think they beat the Houston Texans. I think Jared Verse and the defensive line smothers the Texans' offensive line in their first game of the season. I think the Rams win this one. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game because the Texans' defense is one of the few defenses that I think they're going to be one of the best defenses in the league. I think the corner duo Stingley and Lassiter is a good matchup for, Puka and Devontae as far as like for the Texans. And I think Will Anderson and Danielle Hunter could cause some havoc in that game. So this isn't going to be a 34-31 barn burner game, but I could see it being like a 24-20 win for the Rams. But I'm going to go win here. Week 2. At Tennessee Titans, I love my man Cam Ward, but my goodness, they're giving him a tough start. I think the Rams win this game. And by the way, another complaint. The Tennessee Titans don't have a single primetime game. You're not putting Cam Ward on primetime once. Figure it out, NFL. That's just that's so bad. But anyways, I think they beat the Titans. Again, first, second game for Cam Ward. Titans offensive line's a little shaky. I think the Rams win that one. At Philly, this is one of those where if it's in LA, I'm picking the Rams. It's in Philly. This could be one of those games where the Rams finally get them, but I'm going to mark this off as a loss for the Rams. At Philly is probably the toughest game in the league. Like I said, if this was at home, I might favor the Rams. But I'm going to lean Philly here. I do think it's better that we're playing them early in the year because they're new coordinators. So it would not shock me if the Rams won this game, but it wouldn't shock me if they won any game. I'm going to give this game to Philly here. I think they drop this one. But I do think they play in the playoffs. I think they'll play at some point in the playoffs, and I really hope the Rams at some point can get past the Eagles. I could see it, Coach. I could see it, but I'm going to be objective. I'm going to give that one to Philly. Bounce back game at home against the Colts. I think you win this game. I don't think the Colts are going to be much this year. They don't know what they're doing at quarterback. They did upgrade their defense a little bit, but overall, I do think the Rams are the better team. And I think that they win this one. I think the entire AFC South, I think they sweep the AFC South this year. Week 5, Thursday night prime time against the San Francisco 49ers. Give me the Rams. Give me the Los Angeles Rams at home. It's not really that much of a home game because there's always more Niners games there. But regardless, I think the Rams win this game. against San Fran. I think San Fran might be another team that takes a little while to get ticking. And I think, primetime game, I think the boys will rise up to the occasion and they win this football game. At Baltimore, I think they drop this game. To Coach Walk's point, the Ravens, Lamar Jackson, he always dominates NFC teams. You just don't know how to game plan for him. And I think this is the first time that this young defense is really getting an elite mobile quarterback since Josh Allen last year. And Josh Allen went for like 100 rushing yards against us. So I'm going to go with the Ravens there. I do think that is a loss. I think I would actually be more surprised if they beat the Ravens than the Eagles. But I think the Ravens take this one. In London, bit annoyed. 6:30 a.m. to watch the Jags. I don't have to get up at stupid o'clock in the morning to watch this game. But they're winning this game. Ain't no way they're losing to the Jags. Ain't no way. Trevor Lawrence, Travis Hunter, Brian Thomas, Liam Duval, Cohen. It don't matter. It don't matter. Jags are not getting the win. I almost said Jags are getting the win. God damn. We're getting the win here against the Jags. Then you have the bye week in week 8, which I think you guys have the bye week in week 8 as well. So we both get to just relax and watch football all week. I don't mind that. Week 8 bye, I like it. Then you got the Saints coming off a bye. No way, no how you lose this game. This ain't a trap. The Saints are just too shit. The Saints are going to suck this year. They don't have a quarterback. Eduardo O'Neill, what's poppin'? Good to see you in here. They beat the Saints. Now, this is a game that I've been going back and forth on. At San Fran. I think at this point in the season, the Niners. Derek! What's up? So at this point, I have the Rams sitting at 6-2. Week 10 against San Fran, in San Fran. I think the Niners at this point are going to be like 5-4, 5-4. This is going to be a big game for them. They're going to need the win. And I've been going back and forth on this game for a while. And I was going to pick San Fran. But you know what? This season will represent the changing of a guard. It shouldn't be seen as that. But for some reason, the Niners do get talked about as the kings of the West. That shit gets put to bed once and for all. I don't want no injuries, no excuses. The Rams are sweeping the San Francisco 49ers this season. Sweeping them. Welcome to life with Brock Purdy making $50 million, San Fran. You're getting swept just like you did last year. I'm taking the Rams in this one. They improved to 7-2. At home against Seattle. I think that's also a win. My guy, Derek. Seattle are going to be a scrappy team. They're going to be a scrappy team. Sam Darnold. God, coach. Sam Darnold. They got some help on the offensive line. They're going to be a scrappy team. I think the Rams take care of them at home. So this proves them to 8-2. At home against the Buccaneers on Sunday Night Football. By the way, first game for Cooper Kupp back in LA. That's going to be interesting. But next up, November 23rd, Buccaneers on Sunday Night Football. I think this is a game the Rams drop. I think they will drop at least one home game this year. And I think it's going to be the Bucs. I think the Bucs wide receiver core is a bad matchup for this Rams secondary with Evans, Godwin, and Egbuka. If we get Jalen Ramsey, my opinion might change a bit. But I think the Bucs have the potential to have the best offense in the league this season. I really do. So I'm going to give this one to the Bucs. I'm going to go Bucs here. I think they drop a game at home. But they bounce back the following week against the Carolina Panthers. It's all good, brother. Don't worry. It's all good. The Panthers, I think they win this game. So I have them at what? 9-3 right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8-3. 8-3. I think they improved to 9-3 against the Carolina Panthers. I think the Panthers are going to be a sneaky good team this year, but not good enough to beat the Rams, and they're going to be coming off a loss. So I think that will help them. Then we got the Arizona Cardinals, first game against the Cardinals this season. I think they dropped this game as well. I think they will split with Arizona. I think Arizona will get us in that game. Kyler Murray, he tends to cause problems, and we've kind of owned him in his career. But I think this Arizona team is going to be sneaky. I think they've got a very good defense. They're going to have a very good offense. I'm going to give that one to Arizona. I think they win this game. So, 6-2. So I always lose track of our record. Wait a minute. Let me do this again. 5-2, 6-2, 7-2. Okay, so I think they are at 9-4. They're at 9-4 going into week 15 against the Detroit Lions. My goodness, I'm looking forward to this game. America's game of the week. Lions, Rams, Goff versus Stafford. I have to fight Anakin on the stream. So I'll fly over to Detroit and fight Anakin if the Lions win. Deal. Lions, Rams. I think the Rams are going to win this game. I do. All right, you Lions, you've beaten us twice. Those two games were very close. I think it's due for a close game to tip the other way. And I think this is the game. I'm going to go with the Rams here. I think I'll pay for your flight, my man, coach. This is why you're the GOAT. I think they win in a close one. I think Davante Adams, this is a Davante Adams game. Because I think you guys are going to put DJ Reed on Puka, probably double him. And then I think Davante's going to eat. I'm going to give us the advantage in this one to improve to 10-4. Now, this one I'm struggling with. At Seattle, Thursday night game, coming off a big win, because this Lions game is going to be for seeding. Like, that's going to be a big game. And I could see this game just being a stinker that the Seahawks somehow just eke out. To be honest, I'm still not sure where to go with this game. Thursday night in Seattle, it's going to be freezing cold. Oh, I don't know. Because the quarterback, Sam Darnold, I'm going to go Los Angeles. I think we grind out an ugly, ugly win. Ugly, ugly win. I agree, Malik, with Rams D-line. I think it's going to be good against Taylor Decker. I think Jared Verse is going to win that matchup. But I'm going to give the Rams a slight edge in like a 17-13 ugly game against Seattle. I think they sweep Seattle and San Francisco. So that improves them to 11-4. There's a couple games that I could see going the other way. So I'm kind of teetering between 10-5, 11-4. I'm teetering. At Falcons, I think this is a win. You got the extra rest. You're playing on Thursday, then Monday. So you're getting essentially 2 weekends off here. At the Falcons, Raheem Morris, great DC, not a great head coach. Falcons lost some pieces on the O-line. I think the Rams dominate. They win this game. And I think they beat Arizona in LA to end the season. So as of right now, I think this is a favorable schedule for the Rams. I've got 13-4 with the possibility of 12-5. I'm teetering on a couple games like Seattle, even Houston, but I also think they could potentially beat Philly. So I think 13. I'm going 12-13 wins. That's what I'm thinking early on. I think this is a favorable schedule. I think getting the Texans early is good. A lot of divisional games late. This is a favorable schedule. You're facing the NFC South and the AFC South. I still don't get why we're not playing either the Eagles, Ravens, or Lions, and none of those are primetime games. I still think that's crazy. Like, our 4 primetime games are Niners, okay, Seahawks, okay, and Falcons and Bucks. Like, you couldn't have given us one more against the Ravens. I'm not a fan of that. Not a fan of that at all. And I got duped. I thought we were playing on Thanksgiving, and we're not. So I'm not too pleased about that. I think they needed an extra primetime game in there, man. But regardless, I'm thinking 12-13 wins. What do you guys think? Do you think the Rams are a 12 or 13 win team? I think they are this year. I think they are. Those are my predictions so far, as of right now. Things could change if we get certain players. 12 wins, that's fair. Again, Seattle, I could just see us dropping that one. If they had a harder schedule, I'd go 12. That's weird. I guess your team isn't as good as you thought. What do you mean? 12 wins is very good. 12, 13 wins is very good. I think they're a top 3 seed in the NFC. I think that Lions win, tiebreaker. I think the Rams and Lions might both get 12 wins. The Rams win the tiebreaker, they get the 2. So I think they're going to be the 2 seed in the NFC. But I'll go through. That's facts, man. It's going to be brutal, and I can't wait for it. Hey, pause. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Come on, man. We can't be doing that over here. That's an Anakin comment right there. Let's get this Lions schedule. I'm going to predict the Lions schedule as well. It's on Google. Google have actually uploaded it, so this is better. Okay. Let's do this. Oh, that. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I didn't realize we are talking about that. Hey, Dallas has 6 primetime games. It's not about how good you are, man. That's living proof. Cowboys 2025 schedule. I shit you not. They have 6 primetime games. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 primetime games and the Thanksgiving game. That's shocking that the Cowboys are getting 7 standalone games and the Rams are getting 4. Disrespectful from the NFL. Disrespectful. That is true, though. If you guys face those injuries again, some question marks. Who are the 6 against? The 6 against are Philly week 1, Packers week 4, then the Cardinals. Is that Sunday night? Doesn't say on Google, but Cardinals, Raiders. I don't know why Raiders, Chiefs, Thanksgiving, Lions, and Vikings. You're telling me you can make Cowboys Lions, but not Rams Lions? Are you kidding me? Rams suck. Lions suck even more. Pause. I know Dallas. It's so bad, man. I'm so done with Dallas. Yeah, you guys are big time, man. You guys are big time. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little jealous. I like the teams we're playing. I don't like the fact that neither the Eagles, Rams, or Lions are primetime games. I'm a little disappointed. I feel disrespected by the NFL here. Shocking. Shocking. But let me get through this Lions schedule. Let's do this. I might do hold up. Let me pull this up real quick. I haven't watched your full video. Big D energy. Lions Eagles Sunday night, yeah. Yeah, that's shocking, man. Why is Rams Eagles at 10, bro? That's shockingly bad. That's shockingly bad. But whatever. Let's do the Lions schedule. I'm kind of doing this on the fly. Week 1 in Green Bay. Hey, Lions. They don't always lose back-to-back games. And I think that continues. I think you beat Green Bay in the opener. I think you win in Lambeau. You guys have had a history of winning in Lambeau. I think you beat the Packers. Jordan Love. I think Jordan Love has a bounce back year. I do, but I think the Lions win this game. I think they'll be highly motivated. It's in Lambeau, like I said. You guys always play well in Lambeau. CBS. It could be Jim Nantz and Tony Romo on the call. I'm going Lions there. Week 2 at home against the Bears. You're whooping some ass there. Ain't no way Caleb Williams is coming into, I almost said something crazy, coming into Detroit and getting a win. Getting a win. I almost pulled a Jeff Iafrate there. I'm glad I pulled it back. But I think you guys beat the Bears. Nate Sudfeld's a bum. Nate Sudfeld. Do you guys remember Nate Sudfeld? That was unbelievable. We always lose a home game early. Yeah, but not to the Bears, man. Not to the Bears. At Ravens Monday Night Football. I think you guys drop this one. I think you drop it. Nate Fuckfeld. Yeah, that's a pretty good name. Nate the Great. Nate the Great. What a guy. I wish him well. I wish him well. Week 3 at Baltimore. I think I dropped this game. Like I said, Lamar against the NFC just tears teams apart. And it's in Baltimore. Lamar is very good on Monday Night Football, I think. He always kills it in primetime until it gets to the playoffs. So I'm going to go with the Ravens here. You have a get-right game, though, against Cleveland. A get-right game against Cleveland. I think you win that one. That's going to be a blowout, if I'm being honest. At Cincinnati, you win that one as well. I think Joe Burrow puts up some points, like the Bengals always do, but that Bengals run defense is shocking. Defense as a whole is shocking. And I think the Lions are just going to be too much for him. So I'm going to go with Detroit in that game. At Chiefs. Oh, my God. I don't know who to pick here. Ooh. Ooh. Give me the Lions. Ooh. If it was later in the year and it was a bit colder. Oh, this is tough. I think it might take a little while for the Chiefs' offensive line to get into rhythm. And I think the Chiefs take a slight step back. So, yeah, give me Lions there. I think you guys beat the Chiefs. Goff has never lost to patty cakes. That's part of the. Oh God! See, this is the problem. This is why, like, I wouldn't mind if the Chiefs win because this whole Goff was undefeated against Mahomes things. Oh my God! I think Goff stays 3-0. We lose to Joe Flacco on throwing a football with a piss missile into a random lake. That's more civil than what I would do. I'd probably smack a wall. I think you guys beat Tampa at home on Monday night. That Chiefs game's a coin flip. I don't know. They've played twice. Yeah, 2-0. 2-0. Jared Shiesty. So I got you guys 6-1 right now. I think you guys beat the Vikings coming off of a bye as well. Didn't Perkins beat? No, Perkins low-key stunk against the Chiefs. I think you guys take this one against the Vikings coming off of a bye. I keep struggling with that Chiefs one, man. Oh my God. Keep struggling with that Chiefs one. I might have to flip that one the more I think about it. Damn. Because the new coordinators, oy. I think the Lions win this game. I think you win that one. At Commanders. Ooh, God. See, with the Rams one, I prepared before. I'm thinking of this off the fly here. Lions, Commanders. If it was in Detroit, I'd go Lions. but it's in Washington. I think this could easily be a revenge game. But I'm going to lean Commanders. And I'm also going to lean Philly. So I think you guys lose back-to-back for the first time in a little while. But you get your get-back against the Giants. I just think Jaden Daniels, again, NFC. Well, you guys are also... Oh, no, it's AFC. I'm an idiot, but whatever. Oh, my God. Hang on a minute. Where... Xavier D. Where have you been? I've been thinking. I've been wondering, where is Xavier D? Where have you been, brother? It's good to have you back. It's good to have you back, Xavier D. It's good to have you back, brother. Screw that little skinny boy. Damn. Been watching the show I directed. Hell yeah. Shout out Xavier D. Back in business. And Shift guys joining the chat. Let's go. This is popping. Dan Quinn defense has messed with Goff. Yeah, when he was a DC with Dallas as well, yeah. So this is the problem. I could easily see you guys losing to the Chiefs and beating the Commanders and vice versa. It's so tricky. But I'm going to go loss to Philly. I think you smack around the Giants. You know what? Now that I think about it, I'm going to have you guys beating Washington because I'm looking at some of these games here. And I think Green Bay gets you guys on Thanksgiving. Hey, yo. I might have to... If Tyler... I need to make someone a mod to time Coach Walk out for that comment. Shocking. That's shocking. I might have you guys beating Washington now because when I look at this, I think the Packers get you on Thursday night. I think you and the Packers split. I think you beat Dallas, and obviously I think the Rams beat you guys. I don't see you guys losing 4 games in a 6-game stretch. That seems a little bit of a stretch. That seems like a bit of a stretch. So I'm going to have you guys beating the Commanders, losing to Philly, beating the Giants, losing to Green Bay. I think Green Bay will Coach B. Wilden, yeah. He's the go, though. Shout out, Coach. I think you and Green Bay split. I think you beat Dallas. You thump Dallas. You thump them. Absolute ass kicking. Brian Schottenheimer doesn't have a clue what he's doing. And I've already said I think the Rams get a bit of a get back. Doesn't make up for the playoffs, but I think they do. I think you guys beat the Steelers. And I do think you guys split with Minnesota as well. Because if these 2 games were happening early in the season, I would pick you guys to win both. But I think by week 17, JJ is going to kind of have it figured out. And I do think the Vikings are due for a win over you guys. So I'm going to go Vikings here, and I think you guys sweep the Bears. So let me go through this again. 1-0, 2-0, 2-1, 3-1, 4-1, 5-1, 6-1, 7-1, 8-1, 8-2, 9-2, 9-3, 10 did I get that wrong? 10-3, 10-4. Jesus, I'm an idiot. 11-4, 11-5, 12-5. I got 12-5 right now. I got 12-5. So similar to the Rams. I think we're gonna have similar records. JJ early could be way north side. That's why I think the Bears are going to beat them in week 1. But I think by week 17, the Vikings it'll kind of be like Bo Nix. He gets it going. We're sweeping that KOC. It wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me. Okay, so I was going to bring this up. So give me a sec. I was going to talk about the wrenches. I'll take it, I guess. 12-5. I'm going to go 12-5. This seems fair. I'm against it. Okay, so funny you mentioned the wrench thing because I was going to bring it up. I've been thinking of who I should give wrenches. Because, like, if I give all you guys wrenches, wouldn't it lose its touch a little bit? So I'm thinking, like, my one compromise was Shift and Coach Walk already have wrenches on the Crunch Time channel. So I was thinking of giving the wrench opportunity to a couple others. to bring the number down. But even then, we're gonna have like 6. I vote Coach. I might just have to give Coach 1 anyway. But I'm gonna need someone as Wrench to time Coach out if he keeps pulling comments like this. I'm gonna have to take matter into my own hands. Whatever you do, don't give it to Anakin. I might just not give it to Anakin just to fuck with him even more. I'd advised against giving me the power. All right, Xavier D has spoken. if you don't want the wrench, LMAO. Big Michigan fan would never like JJ. Really? Yeah, I think you guys go 12-5. I could see 11-6 as well, just because of the schedule. Don't give it to me. I'm irresponsible. Really? Okay, so who wants a wrench? I want it, but I will abuse it. Who should I give the wrench to? Motor City's been asking for one. He seems like a reasonable guy. What's this blue wrench? It makes you a moderator of the channel. So you can like time people out, you can take comments off, and it gives you it's a little boost of confidence, you know? It's kind of like getting verified on social media. I vote not to give Anakin a wrench. It's just a tradition. I want it. I want it. I want it. I don't want the wrench. Okay, you don't want the wrench. Yeah, Coach. I feel like you miss being able to block people. that's the one part against the wrench. That's the one part that's not good about having a wrench. You can't block people. At least not on the stream. How's he being a hypocrite? Where's the hypocrite? Okay, so who wants the wrench? Who wants the wrench? Coach doesn't want it. Xavier has made the judgment that he will abuse it. Malik. I keep fucking up his name. Malik. I'm so sorry. That's such a simple name and I keep messing up. He doesn't want it. Yeah, you need to look at the definition of hypocrite. I know. That didn't make sense. That's funny. What are we doing? Wi-Fi's tweaking just because I turned my phone on. Okay. So I'll give Motor City one. A heel can't have a wrench. I'm a heel now. I vote anyone but Anakin. Okay. Seems like the chat has voted against Anakin Skyogre. Bro had it at the start, fumbled it at the end. Who? Well, who do you mean? You talking about the Wi-Fi? Because yeah, the Wi-Fi is fumbling. The chat has voted against Anakin. I feel like I trust Motor City with the wrench. Anakin, okay. Hell yeah, Motor. Give it to the 60-year-old. Are you 60? Doughboy, if you consistently show up to more of my streams. Oh, fuck, you're talking about your name. Bro had it at the start and fumbled at the end. Okay. See, this is the problem. You guys are on like a 10-minute delay. So by the time you finish typing, it's like 30 seconds after. So sometimes I lose track of what you're talking about. But yeah. Motor City's getting a wrench. Motor City's getting a wrench. I'm so sorry. I'm sincerely sorry, my friend. I don't know why the Wi-Fi is going to shit. Rest in peace. I'm sorry, Anakin. Yes, you're the elder statesman. Okay. Thing is, Doughboy Steve, I don't know you as well as the other guy. So if you keep showing up, we keep talking to each other, I gauge your ball knowledge. You will enter the wrench, the bubble for potential wrenches. Okay, because I'm gonna run out of people. Okay, so we're doing Motor City. Seems like Motor City is the only one that stepped to the plate. I might have to give it to Doughboy Steve. Do you want one, Mr. Alex, aka the Dull Spoon? Make sure to follow him on Twitch. You're better off as a peasant. Damn. That's a bit of a low blow, Anakin, huh? What are you going to do to defend yourself, Anakin? Defend yourself. Congratulations on your diploma. But who needs a diploma when you could have a wrench? And that's what you're missing out on, Anakin. It must suck. Poor Anakin. I know. Would love one? Okay. Very cold. Yeah, that's ice cold. We had a nerve. Put it next to your first grade bowling trophy. Oh my god, that's fucking funny. That is funny. I would love some lemon pepper fries and cheese on the side. Ooh. All right, I'll give Motor City and my man Spoon. All right, let's do this. He's gonna, yeah. We can't have Anakin doing that to the GOAT coach. Fun fact, never actually learned how to bowl till second grade. I don't know how to fucking bowl now, and I'm past high school. All right, I'm gonna be on 3. Might have to strip Tyler of his wrench privileges for switching to the Jets. All right, let me do this. I've added you guys as mods. There we go. You sure you don't want one, Malik? Because you're our ball knower of the chat. Sure you don't want one? I feel bad for not giving one to Doughboy Steve. I always feel bad for who I'm not giving it to. Okay, cool. All right. We're gonna quickly go through the primetime schedules, and then we'll wrap it up. I would 1000% give one to Xavier, but he elected. He did it, not me. Don't blame me. I would vote Coach as well, but Coach said he does not want it, and Malik said as well. Oh, Anakin. No one likes a little crybaby, Anakin. It's just a wrench. Get over yourself. Come on, my man. Let's go through the primetime schedules of the NFL. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna go to X, as it's called. Stupid. Yeah, Cam Ward did not get a single primetime game. If you got a victim wrench, yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I will listen. Just if you want to time out Anakin, I'm never gonna complain. But unless there's not really. On crunch time there is use of it because there's way more people in there, and there's sometimes bots. There's not really much use of it in here except for feeling good. So you won't have much to do. Plus, Anakin's a cop. I know, right? I know. Anakin's not mod material. All right. Well, we got our mods. It's Tyler, Motor, and Spoon. So there we go. Let's go through these primetime schedules. Let's review them. Let's do Thursday. Let's get the shitters out of the way. Thursday night football schedule. Let's talk about these games. Anakin is FBI facts. What's your favorite Gatorade flavor? That was random. Shout out mods looking good. Facts. We got our mods. I think that's a good mod group. Okay, we're all on the same page about the mods. Good. All right. Okay. So Thursday night. Thursday night football. We got week 2. Well, that's obviously not counting the, of course, Motor City. Of course. The blue Gatorade. We're judging Anakin on the Gatorade. Hey, unpopular opinion. Orange Gatorade slaps. Orange Gatorade's a top 3 Gatorade flavor. I personally like the dark red. Isn't it like, what's dark red Gatorade again? No, Fruit Punch. Yeah, Fruit Punch. Fruit Punch, orange. Shout out to everybody in this chat. Fruit Punch, orange, and then maybe Glacier Cherry. Those are my top 3. I think orange is, I love orange Gatorade. But anyway, sorry if the Wi-Fi is a little choppy. Look at the community we're building here, man. Okay, so facts. That is a fact. Week 2, Thursday Night Football, we got Washington at Green Bay. Jeez, Green Bay's got a tough opening schedule. In my favor. Hey, I like it. I like the blue. To find out if someone is an undercover cop, ask them what the favorite flavor of Gatorade is. Depending on how specific they are with their answer, that gives it away. So he wasn't exactly that specific. So does that mean he's a cop? But anyways, Washington, Green Bay, week 2, Thursday night. I hate the purple. I've never had purple Gatorade, so I don't know. What is purple Gatorade? Purple. Oh, wait, what's it called? What flavor? Riptide. Light grape. I'm seeing like 15 different flavors here. Grape? Okay. Washington, Green Bay. Green Bay's got tough 2 games. They're both opening up at Lambeau, but against the Lions and Commanders. That's me tough. I might go Commanders in that game. Dolphins, Bills. Dolphins, Bills are always on Thursday night. Seahawks, Cardinals. I like that one. Bills are going to smack the Dolphins up. I think the Cardinals beat the Seahawks. Rams, Niners. Love it. Rams, Niners always needs to be prime time. Heard Anakin's favorite Gatorade is cock. I heard the same. He specified grape, but said blue for the other, which is a general response. He is half cop. Okay. Thus flavor rules. You should make that hashtag. Why is my hotspot bugging, man? Shit. Niners, Rams. Love that primetime game. I'm going to go with the Rams in that one. Eagles, Giants. Ugh. You're telling me. Whatever. I'm going to stop complaining. Eagles, Giants. What's up with all these divisional games, bruh? Eagles, Giants. Eagles going to smack them up. Steelers, Bengals. I'm never going to complain about Joe Burrow on primetime. Bengals win that one, I think. Vikings, Chargers. That's a good game. Got some shitty games there. Vikings, Chargers is a really good game. Let's do a week 1 rundown. We could do that today. I could do that at the end of the show. Hold up. That is a thing. Citrus cooler. Oh, hey, I might have to try some of that in honor of Coach Walk. And says Glacier's not just a communist at the very least. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the connection. I apologize if the Wi-Fi is bugging. I sincerely apologize. Ever since I've they don't make it anymore. Oh fuck. Just dump salt in tap water. We should tell Anakin to do that. It's ever since I opened up Twitter, my Wi-Fi is bugging. But whatever. As long as you guys can hear me. Okay, where were we at? Vikings Chargers. That's a good game on Thursday night. Ravens Dolphins. What's up with the Dolphins getting 2 Thursdays, man? Ravens gonna smack them. Electric Flash. I need to try that. Just based off the sound, I need to try that. I agree if there's only one flavor. What was that flavor? I'm good. Okay, good, Xavier. Raiders Broncos. Shit ton of divisional games. Jets Patriots. Okay. Bills Texans is a baller game. That's a really good Thursday night game. The Black Friday game, Bears Eagles. They're putting that on Black Friday. Oh my god, the Bears are. Oof, that's a rough one. That's a rough one. Lemon lime. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Cowboys Lions. You guys are gonna smack them around. Then we got Falcons Bucks. That's a good game. Rams Seahawks. I like it. But why are we on Thursday twice and only Sunday and Monday once? Not a fan of that. 77-22. Says Malik. And then the Christmas night game, Broncos Chiefs. That is the Thursday schedule. Monday night schedule. Vikings Bears to open up Monday Night Football. I am looking forward to that game. I think the Bears win in JJ's first game. That's going to be really good. Oh my god. Oh, Anakin fell right into the trap. Bucks, Texas. I'm not gonna lie. This Monday night, there's some games here. There's some games. Oh, don't. Oh my god! I just realized something. What is up with all these double headers? Oh, okay, we'll get to that. Then there's a week 2 doubleheader. These Monday night doubleheaders are just so bad. I fucking hate them. Bucks, Texans. That's good. Chargers, Raiders. Okay. Lions, Ravens is a good one. Jets, Dolphins. I'll be tuning into Bengals, Broncos. Thank you very much. Hey, it happens, brother. Hope he's terrible. Yeah, that's yeah. Chiefs, Jags. You're telling me Rams, Ravens couldn't have been a better Monday night game than Chiefs, Jags? By the way, for those who joined late, the Rams only have 4 primetime games, and the Eagles versus Rams and Ravens versus Rams are both at 10 a.m. Not even America's game of the week. Shocking, but I'll stop complaining. You're telling me Bears versus Commanders isn't a standalone Monday night game? They've got 4 double headers. Bears Commanders not being a standalone game. Facts. Bears Commanders not being a standalone Monday night game is a disgrace. Why do we got throw in Bills Falcons? And why do the Bills and why do the Falcons have more Monday night football games than teams like the Rams? I'm still salty about that. Then we got another freaking doubleheader. Bucks, Lions, Texans, Seahawks. Okay. Washington against the Chiefs. Now that's a game. That's a primetime game for you right there. Cardinals, Dallas. The amount of Dallas that I'm seeing here is really offending me. Eagles, Packers, that's a good one. Then we got Cowboys again against the Raiders, because why not? Panthers, Niners. Niners probably going to win that. Giants, Patriots. Patriots are whooping ass. Eagles, Chargers, that's a good one. Then Dolphins, Steelers. Ugh. Bear in mind, there could be some flexes. Tampon Jerry, baby. Niners, Colts, Rams, Falcons. There's some good ones. Then Sunday night, we got Ravens, Bills to open up week 1. That is a great game. Falcons, Vikings. So JJ's getting put on prime time in his first 2 games. Woo! Ooh. Ooh. Hey yo, that's something Anakin would say, Malik. Chiefs, Giants. You're telling me. Whatever. Guys, put it in the chat. Help me out here. What's a better Sunday night game? Chiefs, Giants, or Eagles, Rams? You tell me. I know I'm still bitching about it, but this is just a disgrace. You guys tell me. Would you rather watch Russell Wilson at 90 years old duke it out against the Chiefs, or would you rather watch the Eagles and Rams duke it out? Yeah, exactly. I mean, come on. Fucking Anakin just getting bullied. Nick. Just calls him Nick. That was funny. Eagles, Rams. Yeah. Okay. That's the last time I'm going to complain about that. Packers, Dallas. What is up with all this Dallas? There's too much Dallas. Get off my lawn. Okay. Then we got Patriots, Bills. I low-key like that game. Then Lions, Chiefs. That's going to slap. Falcons, Niners. Okay. Why are the Niners getting 2 Monday night games? Yeah, I love how the country is all in agreement that fuck Dallas. Anakin just getting bullied made me die. I know. Poor Anakin, man. You gotta be able to defend yourself better, my friend. They do. Jared's dirt on Roger Goodell. Facts. Falcons, Niners, Packers, Steelers, Seattle, Washington. It's a bit random. Steelers, Chargers. Why are the Steelers on Sunday Night Football twice in 3 weeks? With what quarterback? Oh my God. Lions, Eagles, that's going to slap. Bucks, Rams, that's a fun one. I like that. Broncos, Washington, Bo Nix versus Jaden Daniels. I like it. Texans, Chiefs, Vikings, Cowboys. God, JJ's getting put on primetime a lot. Bengals, Dolphins. It's a bit random. Then Bears, Niners. So those are your primetime games. I wish I had a friend that was a Cowboys fan. I talk so much shit. I got some friends who are Niner fans. I'm always giving them shit. All right, let's go to the week 1 games for Doughboy Steve. We'll recap week 1, and then we'll get out of here. But guys, Cam Ward does not have a single primetime game. The number 1 overall, Cam Ward has got to be the most disrespected number 1 overall pick I've ever seen. He barely gets any coverage throughout the draft. And then no primetime games? Oh, hey, actually, hold on a minute. I didn't think about that shift. You got a point. But yeah, no primetime game for Cam Ward or the Browns. Like, dude, if the NFL are smart, they should take the chance on Titans Browns Monday Night Football Week 14. Shedeur is probably going to be starting with that. You're telling me Cam Ward versus Shedeur on Monday night wouldn't do ratings? Why are the Browns not on primetime? Because even like just put the Browns on primetime once late in the season with the chance that Shedeur starts. That would do ratings. Like what? Like the Giants. Like what's the use of the Giants being on Sunday night against the Chiefs? Who wants to watch that? I'm not a fan of that. But week 1, and then we'll get out of here. We'll do mailbag after this. Browns are ass though. I know, but the Cowboys are not very good either, and they're on like 6 times. I know. If you're talking about Cam Ward versus Shedeur, that would do ratings. I get the Browns. No one wants to watch the Browns. But Cam Ward versus Shedeur, bro, that would do ratings. Okay, this is week 1. Cowboys, Philly. Eagles are going to whip some ass. Chiefs, Chargers in Brazil. I don't like that the Chargers are getting robbed of a home divisional game. I think that's a little sketchy. But that'll be a fun game. This early slot is pretty crap. Dolphins, Colts. Titans low-key nice. I think the Titans could win 7-8 games. Going from Cam Ward to Will Levis. Look at the opponents. What do you mean? What do you mean? I know, man. They have the Browns trading Shedeur to a contender. Well, yeah, they do like a lottery, like the NBA. The majority team wins the lottery, gets Shedeur. They trade him to like, it's God. If they imagine a world where he goes to the Rams after Stafford. Fuck no, I would not want to see that. Dolphins, Colts. This is your early slate. Steelers, Jets could be spicy if Aaron Rodgers goes there. Yeah, he's not. He's not going to start right away, and he's getting fucking glazed in minicamp. It sucks because like over the last few weeks, Shedeur I've actually been starting to like him a wee bit. He's handled it well, but the attention's just sickening. Panthers, Jags. Like who's watching that? Cardinals, Saints. September. Kyler Murray's about to put a whooping on their asses. Giants, Commanders. Commanders are probably going to win. I don't think they're gonna get Super Bowl MVP or right in the bench. Giants, Commanders. Commanders probably going to win. Bucks, Falcons is a good game. Bengals, Browns. Watch the dude. Over the last 2 years, the NFL have been trying their absolute hardest to make sure the Bengals don't start 0-2. And they're still doing it every single year. They gave them the Patriots last year. They're giving them the Browns this year. Minnesota wins this tonight. Yeah, they are. Yeah, Warriors are gone. Watch the Knicks blow a lead. My God. Bengals, Browns. Watch the Bengals lose that game. Just watch it. Man, Shedeur is a laid back. Dude, for a second, I thought when I first read it, I misread it and said black. I thought that said black. I was like, what the fuck? Laid back, cool. Laid back, cool ass dude. He can't help his family name. We already know if Prime wasn't his dad, then the Glazers wouldn't be there. I don't understand the hate. To an extent, I get it. But at the same time, I mean, he knows what he's doing. Like, you know, he's got some bravado. He's got some bravado. He does seem chill though. In the clips I've seen recently, he's doing all right. If they lose to Joe Flacco, it's the week 1 Bengals. They lost to Jacoby Brissett, man. They lost to Deshaun Watson. Like they could. Raiders, Patriots. You know what? That's actually kind of a fun game. Shedeur might not be on the team. If anything, I think they'll trade Pickett. They'll trade Pickett, keep Shedeur, and they'll make Shedeur and Dillon battle it out for the backup role. But they just traded for Pickett, so it's like they would be like just for like jersey sales alone, they'd be silly to not keep Shedeur. My camera is going blurry, so that's fun. Okay, I think we're. Who wants Pickett? Saints. The Saints might need a quarterback. The Saints might need a quarterback. Do you know the Saints do not have a single quarterback with an NFL win. They don't have a quarterback with any wins. Spencer Rattler, no wins. Jake Haener, is that his name? The other one, and then Tyler Shuck. Those are their quarterbacks. They don't have a single win out of any of their 3 quarterbacks. Yeah, kinda. Let's get through this. Niners, Seahawks. This late window's lit. Niners, Seahawks. Titans, Broncos. Tough first game for Cam Ward. Lions, Packers, and Texans, Rams. Then Ravens, Bills, Vikings, Bears. There's your week 1 schedule. Oh my God. Jeez. There we go. We'll do a quick mailbag, then we'll get out of here. This has been a fun show. I might do top blank games that I'm looking forward to this season for tomorrow's episode. This hour flew by. I know. I'm going blind. You're the go, Xavier. It's good to have you back. I don't know much about Colorado fans. I don't really indulge in college football fan bases. I don't know, but yeah, Colorado do have a bravado that rubs people the wrong way. I appreciate that, Doughboy Steve. I might give you a wrench soon. Don't worry. Them Boulder motherfuckers act so posh. The Saints could roll out Taysom Hill. Didn't they trade Taysom Hill? Am I tripping? No, he's still there. I ain't gonna lie. They could go Taysom Hill. They could. I think they're gonna start Shuck, which is fucking crazy. Which gonna be most worried about? Probably Ravens. Just because of the Lamar effect, you know. I now have a powerful friend with wrenches. Powerful friendship with wrenches. Man, it's Xavier's world and we're just living in it, man. Any more questions? Anyone else got any questions? In the words of Patty Pimblett. As a Lions fan, I know. Yeah, what a dick. He really is a dick. As a Michigan fan, I'm a Michigan fan, but Ohio State is my most hated team. It's Colorado. He hates Colorado more than Ohio State, and he's a Michigan fan. Actually, I don't mind Colorado. I like Prime. Like I like Prime. But yeah, I see what you mean. So were you happy Bilal lost? No, because dude, we lost fucking Islam and Ilya. Like, bruh. That was such a shame, bro. I didn't figure out the hairdo. But yeah, we lost out on Ilya versus Islam. Yeah, you see, Ilya Taporia and Charles Oliveira just got confirmed. Islam's vacating his belt. Hard to root for a team with a stupid fan base. I get it. Dion is cool. Yeah, so they're making Islam's going to fight Jack Della. And then Ilya's going to fight Charles for the vacant lightweight belt. They also announced Dricus du Plessis versus Hamzat Chimaev. How about the Rams game? I did a buzz cut once, and I hated it. So I'm not agreeing to that bet. Islam going to work Jack? Probably. No, get the Jeff Iafrate. I'll do some bet. I got a buzz cut during COVID. That was the only time I got a buzz cut. Expired Taco Bell, expired White Castle. Am I weird for never having a Taco Bell? Does that make me qualify as weird? I don't know if I've had a White Castle either. Does that qualify me as weird? Dan Campbell versus Aaron Donald, who wins? I gotta back my boy Aaron, man. Well, okay, so I guess that's a yes. I used to watch that one Rams guy, Jeremy, or whatever his name is, all the time. Player? I'll bet you a shaved head. Oh, I ain't shaving this mop. I'm trying to grow it out long so it like starts to curl a bit at the back. But I'm trying to do it a bit like this weird as fuck. Okay. Well, that's what I thought. I traded my Halloween candy for apples and pennies, but beat that from weird. I can always rely on Xavier to have my back. Never had Taco Bell. Yeah. Yeah. We don't really. Does Taco Bell count as fast food? Because we don't really have fast food. The only fast food we've eaten is Chick-fil-A and Carl's Jr. I might have to have a Taco Bell. You two are the big following. Okay, I'll look him up. It might be Jake. No, I don't know. I need to try more food so I can get more cultured. White Castle is in Michigan. Surrounding states, nothing special. It's good if you need to take a shit. That's it, Jake. Yeah, Jake Bogan's cool. I don't agree with everything he says, but he's cool. Hey, you watch your mouth. Hey, I could easily give that wrench to Doughboy Steve Spoon. You watch. Yeah, that is like me saying, that's like saying I've never had a Chick-fil-A. You know, I've never had Chick-fil-A. Never had Taco Bell. I'm an idiot. Whatever. You're good. Depends on the context. If you're talking about if you're talking about in and out, sadly not. If you're talking about the food, also no. You in Cali? Yes, sir. Southern California. White Castle is disgusting. Okay, so I'll stay away from White Castle. Love you, dog. The show's. I love you, bro. It's all good. I love the trolling. It's funny. This has been a fun show. Shout out to you guys for sticking with me. Wait, Thailand, no way you're a pimp. Pimp don't lie. The pimp don't lie. Oh my god. I will not stand for this slander that my man Spoon is putting on my name. Chipotle is overrated. Okay. We do have yeah. My parents always they eat avocado sometimes. Dope show. All right. Well, should we get out of here or should I allow the chat to keep roasting me? What are we doing? Oh, that a compliment? Okay. I don't trust you now. See why we need 2 hours? I'll do a 2-hour stream one day. I don't believe you, play. You're pimping out there. No comment. Can't give away my secrets. The ball told facts. The ball has never lied. The ball has never lied. What is that? Is that another restaurant? Why have I never heard of all these restaurants? We're gonna keep roasting you. Hey, it's part of the show. It's part of the show. Can't disclose. Yeah, never. No lies, no BS. Well, there's definitely some BS. Hey, we gotta throw the challenge flag on that one. That's been a fun show. NFL schedule release is dope. I'll have my top games I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I think I might do that. Ooh, we got the Dull Spoon who has Chipotle as his favorite. And Malik thinks Chipotle is overrated. We could have some beef in here. Nothing beats a good old Chick-fil-A. Appreciate you, Xavier. It's good to have you back. It's good to have you back, man. It is good to have you back. Anybody else got any questions? If not, we will get out of here. Fun show. I'm looking forward to the season, man. I can't wait for football. I cannot wait for football. Brrr. If we don't have any questions, then I will get out of here. That is a fact. We do need football. All right. I will be streaming again on Friday. How's Anakin doing for prom? I think he's gone to sleep. So I will ask him. We will get the Anakin prom update ASAP. Watching Blue Mountain State, I need football. Yeah, it's going to be a 6th season, man. I can't wait. All right. We'll wrap the show up here. Appreciate all you guys for tuning in. Make sure you like the stream if you haven't. Subscribe if you haven't, although I am pretty sure all of you guys have. And until Friday, peace. See you guys.